Hey guys, welcome back to Storytime Cakes. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous watercolor cake. So I went to the $2 shop and I found another bag and decided to turn it into a cake. If you watched my previous tutorial, I did like this geometric heart pattern, but in this tutorial, we're going to focus more on painting and adding gold circles and squiggly lines across the cake. So let's get started. To start off, I'm going to show you how to make this majestic cake topper. Okay, so you will need some pink, white, purple and blue fondant. Just twist it together and then flatten it out. With your rolling pin, just roll it out and fold it together to make it thicker. Once that's done, just roll it a little bit more so it's all stuck together. Use the circle cutter to cut a circle out and insert a skewer halfway through. To add a personalized touch to your topper, I recommend using a cookie stamp to add on your favorite word. Mix rose spirit with luster dust to create this gorgeous gold paint, then dip your paintbrush and flick it all over the topper. To match the patterns of the bag, I also use a thin brush to add some majestic gold lines. And let it dry for a couple of hours before placing it onto the cake. You'll need some Sky Blue by Wilton, Sugar Flare Grape Violet, and Sugar Flare Flamingo Pink. You'll also need some rose spirit to dilute the colours and some water to wash the brush in between. You won't need a lot of colours, so literally just take a toothpick and dab it onto the palette, or even a bowl works as well. Now what I do after I add the colour is add a bit of rose spirit onto it to dilute it. I don't fully mix it because I want to leave a bit of it dark in case I want to like darken it up a bit as well. Before you paint it onto the cake, just test it on a bit of fondant, and if you need to darken up, try and test that darken colour too. If you think that you've made it too dark, you can always dilute it down with a bit of rose spirit. Now for the fun part, we're going to paint the cake. Make sure you've covered the cake in white fondant first before you paint it. You want to paint the colours in one direction, and I recommend starting very diluted, then gradually building on the colours. Also try to overlap the colours a little bit because I think it creates that really cool blend. Go ahead and do the same on top of the cake. So our water cake is looking really gorgeous right now, but to finish off the look, if you have a look at the bag pattern, you can see these nice circle gold dots and lines. I'm going to show you how to make these circle dots. I've got here 2 circle cutters. You want to have at least 2 sizes so you can have a bit of variety, or even do 3 if you'd like. Cut them out. Just leave them white for now because we're going to paint them. It almost looks like cheese. I have like dot phobia. I need to like kind of like squish them together. Do you guys have that thing where like you see so many dots and you're just like, oh, gotta scratch it off? So I had to like scratch this off. Comment below if you guys also have this dot phobia. Anyways, back to the cake. I'm just adding a little bit of water to stick the dots and then mixing rose spirit with luster dust to paint the dots. Don't you guys love seeing that transition into gold? I left this scene in for a little bit longer just because I thought it was so satisfying. We're now going to flick on that golden touch, so I'm using a firm brush and just flicking it on like we did for the topper. I also recommend investing in a really thin paintbrush because it does affect how the lines look. For the final finishing touch, we're going to add on our marble cake topper. As always, thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this watercolor cake tutorial. Remember to check out the other video if you want to learn how to make like the geometric version. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you soon.